Alright guys, so those of you who don't know, we've been trying to,
have a baby.
Start a family now for a little bit. So today we decided to take a pregnancy test for a couple reasons, right?
Yeah.
Those who watched like the video last week, we kind of mentioned it in that video that it's been a week. So kind of go from the start about kind of what we experienced. You want to tell?
I just want to take the test right now. I've been moody.
Okay,
I gained a little more weight. But I don't know. Maybe it's like in my head and stuff. But I don't know. I think I'm pregnant. But I wanted to just be sure and take a pregnancy test. So that's what we're gonna.
And the part that we did a couple days ago, we actually didn't use it, so we're gonna use it now. From my side, I'm gonna kind of say kind of what I experienced from you. That it's kind of
cheeks hurt from
things changed. So when we went to La Paz, I feel like that's kind of when a lot of things started. That it's like almost getting hopes up.
I was literally like crying
because
in the car.
I've never seen Naka well, I guess when you're ovulating or like before your period or after your period, like 3/4 of the month, you're kind of sometimes emotional, but not like to the extent that you were, a couple weeks ago, where it was like literally driving and then a song plays and then I turn around and like Naka's crying, or like literally like she comes up to me and then she starts crying, and then like some random cravings that I didn't like before, like just a lot of like little things like that, and then bloatedness.
My stomach was bloated. Everyone on TikTok was like, "Are you pregnant?" I was like, "I hope."
So then like everyone was saying that stuff, and then like I don't know, like the glow or stuff like that. So then we just decided, instead of like being kind of in the limbo, like questioning or hoping and stuff like that, and like just waiting, kind of just decided to, we had an extra test, so let's do it. So I guess I think we pee in the cup. We got a cup.
Apparently you need a cup to pee in. I thought you were supposed to just take the stick and pee on it, but you need a cup. This cup we never use is broken, so it's very dangerous, mate. So that's why I'm gonna pee in here, mate.
Okay, so we're gonna set it up, and well, I'm not gonna do anything. I guess you can go and come back. Okay. All right, so you guys can kind of wait with me while she does her thing. I don't know if I'm supposed to go too, but I'm gonna just chill with you guys here. But yeah, so basically guys too, I feel like I'd say like the past couple weeks, at least almost 3 weeks, like Naka's always been saying like she feels that she is and stuff like that. So like me, not like more realistic, more conservative, but I want to kind of keep my expectations leveled. I don't want to get like extremely excited. So like I'm trying to only get excited after we get results, because I don't want to get excited and kind of get crushed or whatever, right? So yeah, so I guess that's gonna happen today. And I think literally last night she randomly comes up to me and she's like, "Oh, look, I'm implantation or whatever." Like she had like some spots, or I don't know how you call it, spots or discharge or something. I don't know what the term is, but yeah. And then so she's supposed to get her period like next week, and she literally had like no cramps, nothing like that, and then just randomly got some spots, or I don't know. I'll let her tell you guys, because this is not my area of expertise, guys. If she tells me implantation, then I just go on Google and I look at the symptoms and then I try and connect the dots. But okay, so I think she should be done, so let's go. All right, guys, I think she's Is it? Are you done?
Almost. I'm about to take it out.
Is your result?
I don't know. I don't want to look. I'm trying like not to look in the mirror.
Just bring it in the living room.
Okay.
Wait, don't look though.
No, I won't.
Okay, guys, it's been just about 4 or 5 minutes.
I can't feel my arms. I'm so nervous. Okay.
Should we show them first and then show us?
No, I want to look at it first.
Yeah?
Yeah. 1, 2.
I don't want to look.
We have to look at it at the same time. I'm so nervous. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. It's negative.
Yeah, I know the expression, how it feels now when it's like, when you're pregnant, it's like a gift from God. It's like a blessing.
Yeah. All right. Mate, I really thought I was pregnant.
2 lines pregnant, right?
Yeah. I'm really sad.
Why were you crying like that?
I don't know. Maybe it was just my ovulation. So, should we take another one? Yeah, guys. So, I really thought I was pregnant. Like, and I was ovulating. I was spotting too, right? So I read online that.
I told them that like yesterday.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so sorry for like cutting it kind of short. It's actually a couple days later. We didn't, I don't think we were gonna post the vlog, but then we decided like, you know, obviously you guys are family, you're like, we want to show the real raw us, and like, it's not always sunshine and rainbows, right? Like we go through things too. And you know, every time you go through something, there's always a lesson to be learned, right? So we're gonna kind of talk about like our lesson that we learned, and then like what we're gonna do from now on. And I mean, I think we were a little bit ignorant too.
We were.
And like, not really ignorant, just misinformed, I think. Because obviously,
no,
like,
ignorant too.
well,
we thought we were
didn't
like
know, like
the best. Well, it's just because like like
a baby making machine.
Yeah.
And basically that you decide when you want a baby, and like the first time you try, the first couple times, you know, the 1st month, 2 months, whatever, it happens just like that.
Yeah, that's what they taught, you know.
And it's like my whole life, I was trying to like, you know, do a preventative, what's it called? Contraceptive, just preventative, obviously like protection and stuff like that. So I thought like, you know, as soon as I stop, you know, it would happen. But then like, you know, yesterday we kind of talked to a couple people.
I talked to my mom.
Your mom.
She said it took her 6 months before she had her first baby, and they actually told her that her uterus was too small to carry a child full term, so she can never like have a baby full term. But she ended up, you know, carrying 6. So
yeah, you never know. And we thought she was a baby making machine, right?
Yeah. So she told me, and then I asked her, why didn't you tell me? Because I would tell my mom, oh, our babies are gonna be born in April, and she's like, I didn't want to crush you, you know. I just let you talk. But I'm really sad that I'm not gonna get my Aries babies.
This is really where we learned that some things in life you just can't plan. Like you just have to kind of, you know, everything happens for a reason, you know, and like everything is a gift. Like especially children are a gift from God too. So we just gotta accept that, and when the gift will be given to us, then obviously we'll be extremely happy, extremely excited. Like we're not gonna give up, you know. We kind of did research, and it is. I think it said that the most people it's within 6 months to a year, something like that, right? So we're gonna, I guess, take it more seriously.
Yeah. And but I really thought I was pregnant.
She literally wrote like a list of everything that was happening.
Symptoms, like I was moody, crying a lot.
And the date too.
And my stomach cramps, you know.
She got me really excited. I was like, that's why like when I said, when I was talking to you guys, that I was like, I want to keep, you know, my expectations, but
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna document so much this month. I don't.
Maybe after.
Yeah.
I think maybe document after we get the positive test. But we want to show you guys kind of like, you guys can help us in the comments too, like your experience and what helped you. And basically we decided, and we're gonna show you guys what we decided to do.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Don't think it's not. We're not gonna put stuff into existence that's like. So don't think it's you or don't think it's me. We're just gonna
argue.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, one thing that I never did is take prenatal, but yesterday I started taking this prenatal right here. This prenatal is very good for women that are like tired a lot, low iron and stuff like that. So this,
you know what's kind of encouraging? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you up, but I just popped in my head that like the way that we found this one. So like we went to a store, GNC or something, to buy like one specific thing, and then like all of a sudden randomly the store's closed. Like it was supposed to be open till 9, but we got there, it was closed, and it wasn't even lunchtime and nothing like that, right? So then we just walked to the pharmacy inside the grocery store, and then we found this one that had like
and we never
everything.
Go to this grocery store.
No, we don't. And then this one had everything that we were looking for.
Yeah, especially for me.
That you did research on, and that it was good.
It has folic acid and all that stuff, like.
And the doses are good.
And the doses are very good. So this is the one that I'll be taking. It's called.
Do you feel something like when you take it yesterday?
I'm not gonna dive into that. Yeah, I'm not doing that to myself. And then we take maca, both of us. And then I got these ovulation.
Wait, let's just switch. My hand is still.
Yeah.
Guys, look at this, what we put here. Naka's brother brought it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's so sweet.
Good memories.
I can't believe he brought that. So I have some ovulation sticks here. So with me, I wasn't tracking my ovulation. I kind of like, I always write down when my period starts, whenever it ends. So I kind of knew. And my period is, is it irregular or regular?
You researched it, like you were, what you
really
did the first times is that you look like how long do you ovulate after your period, and then when your period stopped, and then when we counted.
Yeah.
But like we decided to do it actually more like, obviously
I think
Google's not
no. I think the reason
everything.
why I'm not pregnant is because when I ovulated, when it's high fertility, like peak days, we weren't active that day or
But that's the thing, we
after.
don't know when the peak day was.
True.
Like we had the theory that actually when we got sick,
When we had the food poisoning,
that something might have happened. But I don't know. I feel like you would have maybe felt it. No,
I think
I don't know. I don't think you would have felt it.
We missed the high peak. Like I really do. But the apps they were giving me, I was ovulating. Oh, this week. No, you're ovulating next week. So it was never consistent. So that's why I got these, and apparently these are really really good. So I got this, and then
in La Paz you were puking too.
Yeah, I was throwing up. I really think the food poisoning messed me up because I had all the symptoms, like every single thing, and then after I got sick, it just messed me up. Like I was in bed, like I don't know. I'm not. Anyways, so
I'm gonna do my part too. So I got a couple things too, guys, because we're in this together. It's a team effort, you know.
You got Dominic got zinc.
I got some zinc. I started taking this like a while ago when we did that video, the maca. This.
I started taking it too now.
This stuff is good stuff.
Yeah.
And then fenugreek and ashwagandha and fish oil.
So we're both taking this. It's really like, I don't know. I mean, it hasn't been long. Like since we've been trying, this was our first time taking a pregnancy test.
And
but
like
it's just
trying consistently.
I don't want to take a million pregnancy tests. That's what hurts.
Yeah, it's too.
Like you know, you watch like these girls on YouTube like taking multiple pregnancy tests, negative, and you never think it's gonna be you until it's you. So it's just like, I don't know, to anyone that's trying for your first time, like you've never gotten pregnant and you're trying, literally take your prenatal before, do your ovulation, track your ovulation, get an ovulation kit properly, because sometimes these apps, they're not too accurate, right? And then get all your vitamins and just to help your body.
It was weird, man. Like you respire like a week. You never get a period a week before. Like come like usually like
my
it
period
pushes,
came
right?
a week before.
Let's say that it's like a certain date. The next month, like I know it's like, and then like the next month it's like a day or 2 days after. You know what I mean? So it was really confusing. It came a week earlier, and then like when it came, you didn't have any symptoms like cramps, and then
I didn't throw up. I always throw up on my period. Yeah.
And then 2 days later, like today is when the more heavy. Can I say that? The heavy flow came.
Like so, I always get sick like on my period, like it's always horrible my whole life, and this time like when I was spotting and then I got my period like I think it was 2 days later, right? 2 days later I didn't throw up, my muscles weren't hurting, it was like the best period I've ever had. So I was just like, oh, maybe I'm still pregnant. But today the flow was like a lot,
and the color too was a little bit different. So
but yeah, now I just have to work to not think that there's something wrong with me or there's something wrong with Dominic and stuff, because it does that.
We're not gonna put that into existence, so.
I already did.
No, don't say that. Okay. Don't stress.
Okay.
We're gonna praise. So, thanks for watching, guys, and comment, subscribe, and let us know your experience. And you never know how it can help someone. So. Smash like button and keep you guys updated, and talk to you soon.
Bye.